Hey guys, our first day is our first young bird race. Unfortunately last week's was cancelled due to the weather and all that. But last night we got the go ahead, we've marked our birds. We've sent 4 today. They're going to Bath, which is I think 65 miles from us. So I'll put some footage of that going up. Another massive thing for this first young bird race is it's my brother's first race in about 10-15 years. I've been training with him a few times and we've been talking about ideas and all that stuff as you do. So it's really going to be interesting one for both of us to see whose ideas come off best, basically. At the minute we're not too bothered about the rest of the club. If we compete with them as well, it's a bonus. But like obviously our main competition is with each other. So I think the bird's going up. So you can see that. At just gone 9:30. And we were told the birds will be up at 9:30. So just waiting on that confirmation text. We're all set up, and birds should be back within an hour and a half. So yeah, I'll come back when I have a bit more to say. See you in a bit. Right then, so the birds were up at 9:30. It's just turned 10:30 now. So we should be expecting them back sort of any moment now. And yeah, weather's brightened up a bit. So we've got some blue sky, the wind's behind them. So they should be here any minute now. Right, so we're currently at around about an hour and 40 minutes from Bath to do 65 miles, which is ridiculous, in quite bluntly. So it looks like my young bird season is likely to go the same way as my old bird season, in that I'm going to be, miles behind in the club that I'm currently in. So it's leaving me with a few questions already. I'm still haven't had a bird back. So what I think they're doing is they're because I'm way out to the west of my club and fed, to be honest. So the birds are coming up the middle and they're overflying and then coming back around and having to loop around to get back to mine. So a couple of things I'm looking at this season is I've been offered a place to fly with another club. So over the next couple of weeks I might look at doing that, to see how the birds are coming. Obviously I haven't heard from my brother about how his birds are done. Luckily he's more online and he would work with both clubs quite well. But we said that during this first young bird race we weren't going to tell each other when we get a bird until we get to the club later on today. So I'll keep you updated. Obviously if I get a bird drop in I'll update you. If not, I'll rejoin you later on when we strike off the clocks. Go on. Alright, that was our first bird, and the time is 11:25. Yeah, so nearly an hour, like behind where it should be. Right then, see you down the club. Right then, so we We are now in the morning after our race yesterday, and unfortunately we've still only got this bird back. So it's been an absolute disaster for us. We were literally 24 hours after he come back, and no sign of any of the birds. We had one reported this morning, that's up in Nottingham, so we're going to go and grab that this afternoon, which is like 90 odd mile further on from us, so it's actually flown further over than the original distance it had to do. So it shows it can do it, I suppose. Unfortunately, they just got caught on the wind, and I presume followed some other birds and flew until he couldn't fly no more and went down to somebody's loft, I suppose. As for the results, very much as expected. I'm about 40 minutes off the pace, so I'm very much going to look at the other clubs this week. There's more people flying into the same area, so hopefully with a bit of luck we'll do much better over there than where we are currently. And the reason for that purely is, like, I was training these birds with my brother's birds for the last 6 weeks or so, and you couldn't pick who was going to win on the training tosses out of me and my brother. His results from yesterday were absolutely fantastic. He's finished 5th in the club, so 5th bird home on the day. He was only beaten on overfly. The person who won the club had 10 miles overfly on him. So as you can imagine, he's absolutely buzzing. So yeah, that's where we're at. So we're going to go head up to Nottingham and retrieve that lost bird, and I'll see you all in the next video.